From Indianapolis, Indiana, this is the Double Take Sports Talk Show with the Watch Brothers. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Darrell and Darren Watts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Double Take Sports Talk. And now it is time for our predictions portion of this podcast presented by no one. So, Darren, whenever you're getting ready, the floor is yours, and I'm still going to try to figure out this Monday night matchup.
Absolutely, because I still got a few of them that I'm still trying to double check before I make the predictions on them. I'm not 100% on them anymore after last week's performances of certain teams.
I think I got everything just about down tagged. It's just this freaking Monday night game that is really killing me.
Well, like I said, I got a theory. I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to go with it. I'm definitely going to go with it. All right, so. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. But I got to give that some thought. All right, so we got week 11 in the NFL for predictions. Got a couple of things here before we go into week 11 of the NFL. Announced this before the podcast. Going to go ahead and do it now. Bye weeks for the week 11 in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, Miami Dolphins, the New England Patriots, New York Jets, and the San Francisco 49ers. Another thing to note for Week 11, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams are going to be in Mexico City for Monday Night Football, Week 11. And another thing to note, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars are no longer a Sunday night game as they has been flexed to a 1 o'clock game. And in place for that Sunday night game will be the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears as a part of the NFC North Division battle. And one last flex I have to mention before we go into week 12 in the NFL. It was announced last week that there is a flex in the week 12 matchup of the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. They have been moved to a 4:25 game instead of a 1 o'clock game. Now, who did they replace? I don't know. You know what? I can look on here and find out. They replaced the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. So the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos have moved to a 1 o'clock game, and the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins have moved to a 4:25 game. That is the second consecutive week they have been dropped and flexed of an NFL game.
Kind
Kind of hard to take it.
Yeah, it is. That is hard.
All right, so here we go, Darrell. We got week 11 in the NFL. We're going to start out with the Thursday night matchup, Thursday, November 15th, 2018, 8:20 on Fox. We had a 4-4-1 Green Bay Packers going up against the 4-5 Seattle Seahawks. Take a look at the last three games against both of these teams. The Packers took the last three, dating back to September 20th, 2015. Packers won 27-17, and then December 11, 2016, 38-10, and then September 10, 2017, 17-9. Darrell, Packers, Seahawks, who you got?
The hell with the Seahawks. I got the Packers.
Oh, straight bold, huh?
Yeah, the hell with them. They made me mad. They lost that game against the Rams. The hell with them.
You picked the Packers, and the Packers might lose. But I agree. I'm going with the Packers.
Well, at this point, it ain't going to change my mind about them damn Seahawks. I don't give a crap. I'm picking the Packers.
Point taken.
Yes.
All right, next game. Sunday, November 18th. Now all 1 o'clock, 4 or 5 425, 820 games. Starting off with the 1 o'clock game on CBS, you had the 5-4 Cincinnati Bengals going up against the 4-5 Baltimore Ravens. They started out strong, and now they under 500.
Mm-hmm.
This is a AFC North division battle. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Bengals took the 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2017. The Baltimore Ravens took the 2017 matchup. I believe it was the last meeting of the 2016 season, 20-0. And then the Cincinnati Bengals took the first game of the 2017 season. Nope. I lied. The Baltimore Ravens took the first matchup of the 2017 matchup, September 10th, 20-0, and they took the second matchup of the 2017 season, 31-27. And then the Bengals took the 2018 matchup, the very first matchup of the season, 34-23. This is their second and final matchup against both of these teams. Darrell, Bengals, Ravens, who you got?
I went on to just pick the Ravens. That's what I did. I don't think there's really much to this explanation-wise.
It wouldn't have – I'm just going to throw this out there. It wouldn't happen to have anything to do with Hugh Jackson, wouldn't it?
Nah.
Just throwing it out there.
Nah. I have a feeling that Cincinnati is going to win, but I am picking the Ravens anyway.
Yeah, some things come across to me. This game don't sit right with me because it's always a division game, and the more I look at it, the more frustrated I get. So after looking at it, it looked like that Baltimore looked good on paper. Cincinnati got a better record. This is a very important AFC North battle, and I mean this is very important. So I'm going to stick with the Ravens. I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Who did you pick for Thursday night?
Pick the Packers.
Okay, because I didn't think I heard you say who
I
you
did.
had.
I said that I agree with you. I'm going to pick the Packers, even though because I said that you was going to be mad that the Seattle Seahawks might win this game anyway and the Packers might lose. So I'm just going to agree with you anyway. The Packers going to win.
Okay. See, I didn't catch that. Too busy being mad. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I could definitely understand that pain. If you don't believe me, take a look at this. Take a look at this 1-4 record in the AFC South. One game. Just one game. One game, Darrell. One game.
Yeah, I get it, dude.
All right, next game. 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 4-5 Dallas Cowboys going up against the 4-5 Atlanta Falcons. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. It's interesting enough to say that the Falcons took the last 3. Dating back to 2012, the Falcons won 19-13, and then in 2015, 39-28, and then in 2017, 27-7. Darrell, Cowboys, Falcons, who you got?
I'm going with the Falcons.
I agree. I'm going with the Falcons, too.
Don't want to, but I'm going with the Falcons.
Me neither. I agree with you, but I'm
and I don't like the Cowboys anyway, but
yeah. All right, next game, 1 o'clock on Fox. We had the 3-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the 2-7 New York Giants. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Giants took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2012. Giants won 41-34, and they won in 2015, 32-18, and then the Bucs won in 2017, 25-23. Darrell, Buccaneers, Giants, who you got?
One thing that really makes me mad about this is I'm getting tired of people talking about Eli Manning, that he's not the elite quarterback anymore.
Fair
Just
me.
because just because he has some issues with the New York Giants. And this is far beyond the perception. And it's just total crazy bull crap. So I just have to rant. But other news than that, I'm still not picking the Giants to win this game. I'm picking the Buccaneers.
And I definitely agree. I'm picking the Bucs myself. Gotta make sure they look good on paper. That's what I mostly go by. So I agree. I'm good with the Bucs. There you go. Be my shock that they're gonna end up winning anyway.
I know. I already picked that Monday night game to pick them to win, and they actually came through.
Actually came through. Yeah.
Actually came through.
Mm-hmm. All right, next game, 1 o'clock on CBS. At the 6-2-1 Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the 3-6 Jacksonville Jaguars. Take a look at the previous 3 matchups against both of these teams. The Jaguars took the last 3. Dating back to 2015, the Jaguars won the preseason matchup 23-21, and then the Jaguars took the 2017 matchup 30-9, and then the most infamous game of it all, the Jacksonville Jaguars took the AFC Divisionals matchup in 2018, 45-42. And this is also a rain alert down in Jacksonville, Florida. Darrell, Steelers, Jaguars, who you got?
Even though I have picked the Pittsburgh Steelers for I don't know how long against these Jacksonville Jaguars, it's just going to have to stretch and then stretch and then stretch and then stretch until I hear some new news. I'm picking the Steelers.
Okay, besides that exaggeration of stretching, I agree with you. I have picked the Jaguars. I picked them in the divisionals. I don't think I picked them during the regular season match.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, I did?
Oh, yes, you did.
I don't remember picking them, but I guess I did.
Oh, we had disagreements about that, my man.
Oh, then I might have to find a film on that one.
Yeah, you're going to find it. You picked them.
They lost. Didn't they win? The Jaguars did?
Yeah, the defense. Better offense for you threw 5 picks.
Yep. Okay. I picked them the last 2 times. I'm not picking them this time. I'm picking Pittsburgh. Not doing it. I'm not taking that risk. 3-6? Nobody. No. Blake Bortles? Nobody. I'm not putting the trust in this one. No. I'm sticking to Pittsburgh with this one. So I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right, next game, 1 o'clock on CBS with the 6-3 Houston Texans going up against the 6-3 Washington Redskins. This is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, it is.
Take a look at the previous 3 matchups against both of these teams. The Texans took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2006. Darrell, we had just turned. Actually, we didn't even just turn. We was 18. We was just 18 years old when this matchup was going on. September 24th, the Washington Redskins won that matchup 31-15, and then in 2010, the Texans won 30-27, and then the Texans took the 2014 matchup 17-6. Darrell, Texans, Redskins, who you got?
Things has changed since that 2006 matchup.
Oh yeah,
things have changed.
Absolutely.
So. Not to mention, me and you have changed. We're 30 years old. That really changed.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I was sitting in the car the other day. Matter of fact, on Sunday, I was sitting in the car with a couple buddies of mine, and they got to exchange how old they were, coming to find out I was the oldest dude in the car.
Now, that's jacked up.
Old.
Yeah.
I just felt old. 26, 28, and 30.
Wow.
Ain't that it? Right there. That just blew my mind.
Yeah, it would have blew my mind, too. I mean, we always used to talk about being the youngest of groups. Now, We hanging around these other cats that are younger.
And here's the bad part about it. It has gotten to a point where at one point in time when you do say that we used to hang out with people that were a lot older than us, we couldn't even go to bars when we were supervisors.
That's right.
So young
Yeah, we were still young.
makes a difference in the world.
Makes a big difference. That how much has changed
Yeah.
since this game has started. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Redskins in this game.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I'm picking the Redskins.
Yeah.
The defense, I believe the defense is going to have to find a way to try to shut down Adrian Peterson if he's playing. He's playing, they're going to have to find a way. If Adrian Peterson ain't playing, it don't matter.
Well, here's the thing. If Adrian Peterson is playing, they probably going to have a pretty balanced attack between the air and the run game. Alex Smith is still a good quarterback. He's not
regardless
to overlook.
Exactly.
It's not something to overlook. So, looking at that, I had to sit down and look at it because Washington looked good on paper. Point blank period.
They do.
Not by much.
Right. But
excuse me. Not by much, but I just don't know if Houston can keep up with them. I want to pick Houston. I really do. Especially for the defensive side of things. Even though that the Washington Redskins look good on paper. The Redskins look good on paper on the defensive side. For some odd reason, I'm not comfortable picking the Redskins. But at the end of the day, I'm going to agree with you. I'm picking the Redskins. Oops. Okay. Oops. Big dummy. All right. Next game. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on CBS. I literally lost my train of thought.
I see.
Well, I thought this game was flex, and I forgot it wasn't. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 5-4 Tennessee Titans going up against the 4-5 Indianapolis Colts. Take a look at the previous three matchups against both of these teams. The Titans took two of the last three, dating back to 2016. The Colts won that matchup, and it was the last meeting between both of those teams, the second matchup, 24-17. And then the Titans took the first meeting of 2017, 36-22, and then they also took the second meeting of the 2017 season, 20-16. This is the Indianapolis Colts' first game against the Tennessee Titans, one of two meetings. Darrell, Titans, Colts, what you got?
I got to give Titans credit where credit is due. They did beat the Patriots. You called it right down the middle like I was.
Well, that was
Mike Vrabel, right. He knew Bill Belichick. I gotta give it that. However, this has been a whole nother transformation of the Indianapolis Colts within the last three games.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be tough for the Titans to try to keep up. And I'm not comfortable picking the Titans either. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Colts.
I'm with you on that one for a couple of reasons. One, just like you said, the Titans did beat them down the middle against the New England Patriots just because he knew Bill Belichick's style of coaching. He knew how his defense was. He has not changed anything, literally, when you sit down and you think about it. He hasn't changed anything.
Nothing.
You go into a game against the Colts that so much has changed. Coaching staff's changed.
Yeah.
The only way I would have said that the Titans would have been able to win this game is if Josh McDaniels was the head coach.
I agree.
I would have said that the Titans would have won this game.
I agree.
They would have been able to pick him apart too.
Yes, I agree.
After looking at that, and the Colts look good on paper for the offensive side of it, and they I don't think they look too good on the defensive side of it. It looked like that the Titans dominate them.
It's even off. It looked like it's even off on my paper. It's even off.
But it looked like that the Colts is kind of off balance with the Titans defense. But
yeah,
I'm not going to even pick it. Just like you said, I'm not going to be comfortable picking the Titans. I don't want to pick the Titans, and I'm not comfortable picking the Colts either, but I feel more better picking the Colts versus the Titans. So
I agree. I agree.
Okay. All right, next game. And it's going to be 40 degrees. Next game, 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 6-3 Carolina Panthers going up against the 3-6 Detroit Lions. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Panthers took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2011. The Lions took that matchup 49-35. And then the Panthers took the 2014 matchup 24-7, and then took the 2017 matchup 27-24. Darrell, Panthers, Lions, who you got?
The Carolina Panthers.
Check. I'm with it. I can dig it. I can.
You can.
I am picking the Carolina Panthers myself. I'm looking for them to go 7-3. But then again, the NFL is full of surprises.
Yeah, full of cheat scandals. Sorry.
Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
All right, next game, 4:05 on CBS. We have the 3-6 Denver Broncos going up against the 7-2 Los Angeles Chargers. This is a AFC West division battle. Take a look at the last 3 games against both of these teams. The Broncos took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2016. The Broncos won the last season matchup of 2016, 27-19. That was their second meeting, and that was in late October.
Wow.
And then 2017, the Broncos took the first matchup of the 2017 season, 24-21, and then the Broncos. The Chargers took the second matchup, 21-0. And one thing to note for this game, it is going to be a beautiful 71-degree weather day. Darrell, Broncos, Chargers, who you got?
Excuse my French when I say this, but I'm picking the San Diego Chargers. I'm picking the San Diego Chargers because, for one, until the Los Angeles Chargers could kick the Denver Broncos' ass like they did the first time, then I'll start calling them Los Angeles. But right now, San Diego.
Got it. So noted, and I agree. I'm picking the Chargers too. I'm definitely picking the Chargers. Ain't no doubt about it. Even though this is a AFC West battle.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. I bet you do.
All right, one of the easiest games on the docket. Next
Yeah,
game
buddy.
on CBS. We have the 1-8 Oakland Raiders going up against 2-7 Arizona Cardinals. Take a look at the previous 3 matchups against both of these teams. The Cardinals took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2015. The Cardinals won the preseason matchup 30-25, and then the Raiders won the 2016 preseason matchup 31-10, and then the Cardinals took the 2017 preseason matchup 20-10. Darrell, Raiders, Cardinals, who you got?
All right, so what did you just say before you announced this game? The easiest one on the docket?
Yes, sir.
So this is going to be a breeze.
Okay, so I'm just going to say that we're going to take the state bird on this one.
No, it's going to be a breeze. If I say it's going to be a breeze, it's going to be a Drew Brees. I'm picking the Saints.
Wow.
That's what I meant.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, my goodness.
We're not at that game yet, Darrell. We're not at that game yet.
Where are we at?
I just said the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Fuck, screw that. No introduction. I don't care if they look good on paper. Let's move on from this. I'm ready for the Eagles and the Saints, man. Come on with it.
If you need to look up the state bird for Indiana, you would know who my predictions belong to.
I hope it's Fitzgerald.
Uncle Larry? Yeah.
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 He's moving up the ladder.
Yeah. All right, next game, 4:25 on Fox. The 4-5 Philadelphia Eagles going up against the 8-1 New Orleans Saints. Take a look at the previous three matches against both of these teams. The Saints took 2 of the last 3, dating back to 2012. The Saints won 28-13, and then 1 second. Just want to verify something. 1 second. I'm going to say that this was the the NFC wild card. I'm going to say this is the NFC wild card. It has to be because I think the 2014, didn't they implement in 2014 that the division teams had to play each other the last week of the season? Didn't they implement that rule in 2014 too? Or was it later?
I think so. No, I think it was that year too.
I'm going to look at that for sure. But I'm going to say just for right now, it looks like in the favor that it is the wild card game. The Saints won that 26-24. And then, did the Saints even make it to the playoff? That's another thing to look at. And then the Eagles took the 2015 matchup 39-17. And just as an FYI for this game, it is going to be a whopping 69 degrees.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Darrell, Eagles, Saints. Who you got? Oh, we already know who you got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. No need to make another announcement.
And I agree. I'm going with whenever I can find it, the New Orleans Saints. Oops. All right, next game, Sunday Night Football, 8:20 on NBC. Man, I didn't even realize this. 8:20 on NBC. We had a 5-3-1 Minnesota Vikings going up against the 6-3 Chicago Bears. That is interesting. I did not think they were doing better than what I thought.
Yeah, they're doing better.
Woo. All right. Take a look at the previous 3 matches against both of these teams. The Vikings took the last 3. This is a NFC North battle. Vikings took the last 3 dating back to January 1st, 2017. That was the last matchup of the 2016 season. Vikings won 38-10. And then in 2017, the first meeting with both of these teams, Vikings won 20-17. And then the second matchup with both of these teams, Vikings won 23-10. They are going to be down in Chicago at Soldier Field with a temperature of 37 degrees, around 37 degrees. Catch that game on NBC. Darrell, Vikings, Bears, who you got?
Bears.
Interesting.
Yes.
You think Khalil Mack got a lot to do with that?
Yep, most definitely. They're going to figure the Vikings offense going to figure out the play calling of that defense, and Khalil Mack is trying to shut them down. Then it's going to be a tough task.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm not comfortable picking the Bears, and I'm not comfortable picking the Vikings just because it's a rival game.
I'm very comfortable picking this game, my man. The Bears.
I'm not comfortable with it. Because this is a really important game for the Vikings. So they're going to come in just as hard and just as prepared, just as they would any other week. So I have to do a quick coin toss in my head. I'm just going to have to go ahead and I'm just going to pick the Vikings. I'm picking the Vikings. I don't know. It's just something about the Bears that just don't sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe. But something don't sit right with me with the Vikings either. So, who knows? Do we need to pause a moment before we head into this final game?
No.
Sure? You don't need no more time?
Nope.
Okay. Here we go. Next game and the final game. Monday Night Football. November 19, 2018, we got the 9-1 Kansas City Chiefs going up against the 9-1 Los Angeles Rams. Take a look at the previous three matches against both of these teams. The Chiefs took two of the last three, dating back to 2014. The Chiefs won 34-7, and then the 2015, 24-17. And then the Rams took the preseason matchup in 2016. At that time with St. Louis. I lied. They took the preseason matchup 21-20. Darrell, Chiefs, Rams. What you got?
So I've come to this rare decision. Now, remember, back early into the season, I had picked, there was a game that the Chiefs was involved in. I can't remember who it was.
How far back are you going?
But I ended up, just this early this season. I can't remember what week it was, though. It was earlier this week. It'd be earlier this season. And I had went against the Chiefs and picked the other team to win. I can't remember what that team was.
I'm looking. Didn't do it then. Wait a minute. You may not have, now that I think about it. Because
I did.
As I look at the divisions, you are.
I think it was a Monday night game that the Chiefs was involved in, or a Sunday night game.
Oh, because it wasn't against their division. That's why. Okay.
No.
So, let's see. Let me go back to that week one. It could have been week one. Nope, that was it.
Nah, it was.
AFC.
I want to say week 4, week 5, maybe even week 6.
Okay, that wasn't it. That was Pittsburgh. You picked them. You picked the Chiefs. Kansas City for week 3. Don't even think about it. And then cool it. Monday night. That's an AFC battle. That wasn't it. Darrell, so far I'm not even looking to see. Darrell, you look like you have been picking Kansas City. It looked like you.
The Bengals. Bengals.
I was
it was the Bengals.
I was furious to say the Patriots.
No, it was the Bengals. The Chiefs that played the Bengals. And I picked week 7. I picked the Bengals instead of the Chiefs. One of those reasons why I had picked the Bengals was because I had thought that the offense was going to actually take over that game. But you do not ever underestimate a close to a last-ranking defense against any powerful offensive team, regardless. I'm not taking no chances on this one. I'm picking the Chiefs.
Smart move. And here's the thing that I'm just going to say about this game. And it goes back to the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots, and it goes back to the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. The one thing that this game don't have that those two games had was coaching history. I think the prevail of wisdom in football will prevail. Andy Reid.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's just me. And I
don't see why not.
Andy Reid is going to prevail. And then if you think about it, you go back to last year. New England Patriots, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not taking that chance either. I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm looking for Andy Reid to make his celebration back down to the Burger King.
Why did you do this to yourself?
I'm just saying. I mean, he is the king of football and the king of a burger, so I guess you got that. So there you have it. You got week 11 predictions in the NFL. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the headlines for the Indianapolis Colts when we come back.